everyone, this is Marizino, and we are continuing our E3 2015 coverage here on Click Phoenix Entertainment, and as usual, I'm joined with
Sponsored Dolphin.
Evil Omega.
And we just got done watching the EA press conference, and we're going to recap it. So,
You want to just go right into it or talk about what we thought first?
Just-
Right, well, it started out.
We'll recap it at the end.
Okay. Well, it started out not too bad. They revealed the new Mass Effect, which we thought would be Mass Effect 4, but it's called Mass Effect Andromeda. It's going to be out this holiday season.
It's what, it was either 2015 or 2016. They didn't say, but it looked like it said 2015.
I could have swore it said 2015, too.
Yeah. So, I mean, they didn't really show that much about it at all. I mean,
No.
there's definitely some stuff they could have taken out of this press conference and showed us some more.
It should have been 30 to 45 minutes, but unfortunately they knew that it had to be an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Anything about Mass Effect?
It looked kind of cool. I like the song that they were playing over it.
Yeah.
I want to see actual gameplay. I want to see what the game's about instead of just a CG trailer.
It's funny. I was more impressed with the Mass Effect 1 backwards compatibility from the last conference than I was this. And then they talk about Need for Speed. This actually looks pretty good. That comes out this September. I'm actually kind of interested in it.
No Aaron Paul, no Cell.
Yeah, I thought about that. They've been a lot better with Aaron Paul. Then they reveal the Knights of the Fallen Empire. Is that like DLC to the Old Republic?
Yeah, it's an
That's what I
expansion for Star Wars: The Old Republic.
thought. Honestly,
That looked pretty cool.
It's a free-to-play MMO. I mean, it's
Yeah.
not bad. I mean, I definitely want to try to get into it because all my friends like it, but this trailer just did not do it for me. It was
No,
just another
me
stupid
either.
CG trailer.
I agree. How old is the Old Republic? Like, when did it come
3
out?
years?
That's what I thought.
Something like that.
Then begins the collapse of this conference where this Swedish guy comes out talking about the game Unravel. Oh, God. This hurt to watch. The next 30, 45 minutes of the show was painful to watch.
Oh, literally, when he started showing
Terrible.
Unravel, I'm like, well, this is this part of the show where I can take a piss break because this does not interest me at all.
And it's sad because the actual gameplay they showed of Unravel looked kind of interesting. But the guy talking about the doll and playing with
I
it,
need to talk a bit, me urndul.
Made it middle way.
that was terrible. Like we were watching IGN coverage before it started, and they said that people would talk about bullshit stories about how the game came to be, and they called it here. It's exactly what this guy did. And just him talking about it was just god awful. They should have just shown the gameplay. We'd have been fine.
Thinking about it just physically brings me pain.
Me too. It's terrible.
Oh.
And then I thought they made it worse by bringing out like the dressed up like mascot guy from Plants vs Zombies.
It's like they had the Danger Zone music. I'm like, yeah, this
Yeah.
is a great intro, and then he comes out and he's dancing.
Yeah.
Like,
And again, I love the gameplay they showed of it. I thought it was interesting, but the mascot thing,
See,
stupid.
I feel like Garden Warfare doesn't demo like it should. The game's way more fun than it showed in that video. Trust me. If you watch the Microsoft conference, we have yet to play Garden Warfare 1. Or I've yet to show him the awesomeness
Yeah.
of it, but he's seen the gameplay of 2, so
Yeah.
that's something. But yeah, 2 looked awesome. Bye-bye.
I don't know. I might get it. I might not.
Thrilling.
But it did look pretty cool.
And they start talking about the sports games. They showed off
Sports!
NBA Live and
Sports!
hockey. Yeah.
Sports!
And they bring out I don't know if he's a player or anything, but they do the HD scan of the face. I actually thought that's kind of cool. That's only coming to NBA Live.
Hoops
I
God.
think- Yeah, they use the hoop god.
Hoop God.
The HD scan is kind of cool, but still,
The EA Sports Power Hour!
they spent a long time talking. They should have talked about all their sports in this clump instead of spreading them out.
It's like, hey, we're barely reinventing NHL, FIFA, NBA Live, and Madden. Be happy.
They should have done all that at the same time instead of talking about something else, then coming back to a different sports game. And then
The worst one
Yeah.
of them was the soccer.
yeah. Oh, then he has a quote, "Up your swag." Thought that was funny. We'll
That
come
was
back to
the-
soccer though.
That was from NBA, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Up your swag.
Yeah, we'll come back to the soccer one. See, they do other stuff, then come back to that. That's how scattered the sports were. Then this person comes out. I think it was a girl. She says, "Let's talk about mobile."
And we
We're all
lost it.
just fuck.
We lost it.
Because we don't give a shit. E3 really isn't for mobile casual gaming It's just not for that at all.
Nope. Cliffy B tweeted out a picture the other day. It's like mobile gaming was booming in 2004 at E3, and it was just a woman in an empty booth. Nobody's sitting around her.
Yeah. And then they show off a Need for Speed mobile game, some other stuff. They're going to try to use some Apple Watch integration in some of their games, which is kind of cool. But the one they showed was for I think it was for a soccer game, and all you do is like, you add bids to investments and shit. It's literally a screen showing your money for investments, and you hit up and down. That's all it is. That's all it is.
Please be excited for a game.
And then they show Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, another random mobile game. No one wanted.
I love this part.
Forgot about that. And then they show a Minions game.
God damn it, Phil!
Fucking Phil.
Phil.
God. I just cannot believe they spent so much time over mobile shit. And then they came back to soccer, and they brought out Pele. Granted, Pele is a great soccer player, and he's been at E3 before. I swear, it's been 3 or 4 years ago, but he's been at E3 before. But they come out, and they interview him for at least 10 minutes. And he's just talking about fucking soccer life stories.
It felt like
at
a half
E3.
hour.
I mean, I thought this was the Electronic Entertainment Expo, not the interview fucking Pele.
I still cannot believe they fucking interviewed him.
I mean, like, if this were at Gamescom, I would completely understand. But this is E3, the American Video Game Expo. And you waste 10 fucking minutes on an interview when you could be talking about Mass Effect 4 or something.
Anything Star Wars.
Something.
Yeah, and that's the funniest part, because Pele walks off stage, and the guy was like, "Oh, well, that was great, but now we got to talk about the game." Like, it was unfortunate.
He said, "No, that was unbelievable."
Yeah.
And you said, "Yes, it was."
But it was just funny, because he seriously thought it was unfortunate he could not keep talking to Pele. He was like, "Now I got to go back to talking about the actual fucking game."
And it was 10 minutes of talking about FIFA.
But that was terrible. But then they start to redeem themselves, because the next thing they talked about is Mirror's Edge Catalyst.
Oh, thank God.
It looked beautiful. I cannot wait to play it. Cannot wait to play it.
You
Ugh,
only
so
got
flustered.
graphics.
Great. It comes out February 23rd. It's really soon.
Yeah, really soon. I fucking can't wait for that. We've talked in previous years and in previous videos. Me and Sparsley Dolphin are big fans
They
of the original.
revealed that
Mirror's
like 2 years ago.
Edge. Yeah,
2 or 3 years ago, yeah.
and it's just looking even better.
And it's going to be open world?
Yeah,
it's not
open
like a
world.
bunch of levels like the first one was.
Yep, and it's like it has drop in, drop out multiplayer. Like you'll see random people running in your world and shit.
It's going to be great.
Yeah, really cool, really cool.
Then they go back to sports again. Granted, I wasn't too mad because they showed off some new Madden 16 features, which includes a drafting feature, which I think that looks really fun.
And then every other new feature that they said, you're like, that's not you, that's in the game.
Yeah, they talked about throwing, like, directional throws, basically. You can literally do that in the last several games. I don't get the big deal with that. I also don't want to have to hit another button to catch the ball if I'm the receiver, you know? If you're playing offense, you're the quarterback. You throw a button to throw it, and then they want you to press another button 2 seconds later to catch it a certain way. I honestly don't want to do that. Yeah. And I like their jab at Seattle.
In the crowd, ooh!
Yeah, he got booed for that. That was funny.
That's gonna be in the highlight reel somewhere.
Yeah.
Getting booed.
But seriously though, I think the draft feature looks really cool, and I might buy that game just for the draft feature. That's that big a deal to me. That looks really, really fun.
And then the stream dropped, and we didn't see anything else.
Pretty much. We were watching on the Twitch app on Xbox One, and it crapped out.
Yeah, Twitch is fucked completely.
And I had to find it on my laptop. We watched off my laptop for just a couple minutes, but then we had
So we found the YouTube link.
network. And then they showed Star Wars Battlefront, and that was fucking amazing. It
Yes!
was beautiful.
Not to talk about just like the actual infantry gameplay, which is like it plays a lot like the original Battlefront, but it's also got a little bit of Battlefield in there, which I'm happy with. That's what I want. And they fucking lied. They said you couldn't drive the AT-ATs. Well, you can.
You mean the AT-ATs?
AT-ATs.
I love the gameplay, but for some reason, I don't believe you can do all that they showed. Like flying under the walker's legs and all that. I can't even.
You can do that in Battlefront 2, 10
Really?
years ago. I'll boot it up and show you.
Maybe this isn't directed towards Battlefront, but I just came up with this analogy just today. I think E3 demos they show for games, especially when they're another year or something coming out, is like the picture you see at fast food over how it's supposed to look.
Oh, yeah, it's a vertical slice.
Yeah, they engineer it to make it look as appealing as possible,
It's
but the real thing is never as good.
always running on a high-end PC.
Yeah.
But they claimed that
And
was
they-
PS4 gameplay.
And they cut it, not just Battlefront, of course. Usually Call of Duty is guilty of this. They just edit it in a way to make you think it's non-stop perfect action.
Yeah.
And you can
But you-
rarely do what they show in the E3.
But you see that they were
gameplay.
cutting back and forth between different
Yeah,
players
yeah.
and shit. I'll say, with my experience with Battlefield and with Battlefront in the past, you're going to be able to do everything they showed in there. It's
be
going to
great.
be that great.
And using the force powers and get that was cool.
The greatest reveal of that is when you're
Darth
running in the
Vader,
trenches and the guy was running up towards you. Now he's like, he just gets picked up and you turn around and Darth Vader's just there.
That was really surprising.
And then when you get to play as Luke and you get to lock save, get hyped.
But
Fuck yes.
about halfway through this conference, I wanted it to keep being the worst conference I've ever seen because the first hour of it is literally the worst conference I've ever seen. Like we were saying, this would be an F about halfway through.
Yep.
And it really was. It was completely terrible. But by the end of the conference with Mirror's Edge and Battlefront, what would y'all give it to? What would y'all boost it up to from
C minus.
that? I agree, C minus.
Yeah, C minus.
It-
That FIFA stuff was just horrible.
I mean,
No.
Mirror's Edge and Battlefront was fucking amazing.
Yeah.
But the rest of it was just so shitty. You had to trot through so much shit. By the time you got to the awesome Field of Flowers, you just stunk of shit.
Yeah, yeah.
You're like, well,
Because
this
then-
all looks nice, but I can only think about the shit.
If you haven't seen it already and didn't watch it live and you just found it on YouTube,
Just watch
Just
the last
skip-
10
yes.
minutes.
just skip the entire first hour at least. 'Cause
Plants vs. Zombies demo's kind of worth checking out.
But you already saw those in Microsoft.
Yeah, so.
Besides the last several minutes, it was one of the worst press conferences of all time. It was
It wasn't
unwatchable.
it wasn't as bad as theirs last year.
I don't know about that.
Thanks to Battlefront and Mirror's Edge, but
Yeah.
this year, okay. Well, last year was just more kind of like, oh, okay, well, we're doing this now. Okay. Last year's just kind of mellow and kind of boring. This was just straight up
The
bad.
people they chose to present the games couldn't talk right. And I don't mean like they had accents. Like everyone kept messing up their speech. Like they literally just weren't good public speakers.
They get me earned, dude.
See, the Swedish guy, that was just funny. But a lot of these people literally did not have good enough speaking skills for this kind of platform, you know?
I just want to be clear that yarn game. What was it called again?
Unravel.
Unravel, or Unraveled. Is it Reveled or Revel?
Unravel.
Ravel,
Like when
okay.
yeah.
Okay, that game actually looks really fun.
It really does.
But like the fucking 10-minute build up of telling the story of him making the game, I'm like,
No.
man,
no, I wanted that.
Nope.
But yeah. It's pretty bad, but Ubisoft is next.
So
Hopefully.
we got about 15 minutes or 20 minutes
Yeah.
to Ubisoft, so hopefully they don't
can't
do
be
something
as bad.
this bad.
It cannot be as bad.
Oh God. Maybe the EA press conference was secretly good, and Microsoft and Bethesda was just so damn good that it just
No, it was bad. I'm
Yeah.
telling you,
It's
they
like
were
we've had the
told.
two best press conferences
Yes.
and the worst press conference.
I swear to you, they were told it had to be an hour and a half. And they just didn't have that much, and they come up with a bunch of bullshit to fill in time.
Show us more Mirror's Edge. Show us more Star
they didn't
Wars.
want to. They
Damn
just-
it.
I mean, I get. They showed a pleasing amount of Mirror's Edge and Battlefront. It's just unfortunate they had to fill in time. So
And just a CG trailer of Mass Effect.
yeah, if that's you're totally right though. If that's coming out this holiday season, they have so much gameplay. I know they could show us. They just
Yeah.
choose not to.
That's why I'm thinking it's got to be 2016. It's just like the 5 or the 6 looks like a 5.
Maybe it was a typo. Maybe we saw it wrong, but we both saw a
2015.
5. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I mean, if it was 2015, that would like blow up everything right now. People are like, fuck, new Mass Effect this year?
Yeah. Anyway, that's all I got for EA.
And I looked at that dude.